In a galaxy not so far away, a saga was born that would forever change the landscape of storytelling: Star Wars. This epic tale of good versus evil, set amidst a backdrop of interstellar politics and ancient prophecies, was the brainchild of a young filmmaker named George Lucas. Lucas, already known for his work on American Graffiti, was inspired by the adventure serials and fantasy tales of his youth. He dreamt of a space opera filled with strange creatures, mystical powers, and grand battles. From this vision, Star Wars was born. In the mid-70s, Lucas and his team embarked on a cinematic quest. They faced numerous challenges, from technical difficulties to budget constraints. But Lucas was undeterred. He wanted to push the boundaries of what was possible in film, and with Star Wars, he did just that. In 1977, A New Hope, the first film in the original Star Wars trilogy, hit the big screen. Audiences were captivated by the epic space adventure, filled with its unique blend of science fiction, fantasy, and Western genres. The film introduced us to unforgettable characters like the young farm boy Luke Skywalker, the wise and mysterious Obi-Wan Kenobi, the fearless Princess Leia, and of course, the menacing Darth Vader. The film was not just a commercial success, it was a cultural phenomenon. It broke box office records and won numerous awards, including 6 Academy Awards. But perhaps more importantly, it changed the way films were made and marketed. Star Wars wasn't just a movie, it was an experience. From the opening crawl text to the iconic John Williams score, every element of Star Wars was meticulously crafted to transport audiences to a galaxy far, far away. But the success of Star Wars didn't stop there. It was just the beginning of an expansive universe that would grow to include sequels, prequels, spin-offs, books, video games, and more. Star Wars didn't just break box office records, it shattered the very conventions of science fiction and filmmaking. The original trilogy introduced fans to the epic battles between the dark forces of the Empire and the hopeful resilience of the Rebel Alliance. This was a universe that existed in the sweet spot of fantasy and reality, where the boundaries of imagination were pushed to their limits, where the impossible was made possible. The trilogy started with A New Hope, a film that showcased a young Luke Skywalker, an unassuming farm boy from the desert planet of Tatooine, who was destined for greatness. Then there was Princess Leia, a beacon of hope and strength, who was unafraid to take up arms and fight for the freedom of the galaxy. And who could forget the charming rogue Han Solo and his loyal Wookiee co-pilot Chewbacca, who added a dash of humor to the otherwise intense saga. This galaxy was not just filled with heroes, but also villains that were as complex as they were terrifying. The iconic Darth Vader, a symbol of the dark side of the Force, was a character shrouded in mystery. His chilling presence sent shivers down the spine of audiences, making him one of cinema's most unforgettable antagonists. The trilogy continued with The Empire Strikes Back, a film that took a darker turn, delving deeper into the characters and their struggles. It ended with Return of the Jedi, where the battle between good and evil reached its climax, culminating in a satisfying conclusion, yet leaving room for more stories to be told. These films were not just about epic space battles and futuristic technology, but they also addressed timeless themes of hope, redemption, and the struggle between good and evil. They explored complex relationships and personal growth, making the characters feel real and relatable. The original Star Wars trilogy was a game changer, not just in terms of its visual effects and storytelling, but also in the way it touched the hearts of millions. It created a sense of wonder and excitement, sparking the imaginations of viewers, inspiring countless fan theories, and creating a dedicated fan base that spans across generations. Star Wars wasn't just a series of films, it was a groundbreaking phenomenon. The saga expanded with the prequel trilogy starting in 1999, diving into the backstory of the galaxy far, far away. This trilogy, beginning with The Phantom Menace, journeyed back to the origins of iconic characters, tracing the steps of a young Anakin Skywalker, the boy who would become Darth Vader. These films added layers of political intrigue, exploring the machinations that led to the rise of the sinister empire. They also introduced us to new characters and worlds, from the wise Qui-Gon Jinn to the vibrant underwater city of Naboo. Next came the sequel trilogy, commencing in 2015 with The Force Awakens. This trilogy brought us into the future of the Star Wars universe, introducing a new generation of heroes like Rey, Finn, and Poe Dameron. It also brought back beloved characters from the original trilogy, including Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker. These films skillfully intertwined the old and the new, paying homage to the past while paving the way for the future. Both the prequel and sequel trilogies have had their share of controversies and debates, reflecting the passionate engagement of the Star Wars fanbase. Yet, despite the mixed reviews, these trilogies have undeniably enriched the Star Wars universe, expanding the lore, deepening the character arcs, and presenting new perspectives on the timeless battle between good and evil. The prequels gave us the tragic fall of Anakin Skywalker and the rise of the Empire, while the sequels showed us the resilience of hope, even in the face of overwhelming darkness. They've brought us epic lightsaber duels, thrilling space battles, and moments of heart-wrenching emotion. They've explored themes of destiny, redemption, and the enduring power of hope, echoing the timeless appeal of the original trilogy. The sequel trilogy continued the legacy, bringing in a new generation of heroes and villains, intertwining with the beloved characters of the past. They've paved the way for new adventures, new stories, and new chapters in this ever-expanding universe. And as we look to the future, one thing is certain: the Star Wars saga is far from over. Star Wars transcended the silver screen with an array of mesmerizing TV shows like The Mandalorian. This bounty hunter's tale, set in the vast and largely uncharted Star Wars timeline post Return of the Jedi, captivated audiences with its gritty tone, Western-inspired narrative, and of course, the internet sensation, Grogu, affectionately known as Baby Yoda. The show's success lies not just in its engaging storylines, but also in its embrace of the Star Wars lore, further expanding its rich universe. But The Mandalorian is not alone in the Star Wars television galaxy. Series like The Clone Wars and Rebels have delved into the intricate politics, conflicts, and characters of the Star Wars universe, adding layers of depth to the epic saga. These animated series have introduced a host of new characters and have even redefined some of the pre-existing ones, offering fresh perspectives on the galaxy far, far away. Let's not forget the recent additions to the Star Wars television family. The Bad Batch, a spin-off from The Clone Wars, follows a unique squad of clones navigating the early days of the Empire. Meanwhile, the Book of Boba Fett promises to delve into the enigmatic bounty hunter's tale, much to the excitement of fans. Even more thrilling is the prospect of upcoming shows. Obi-Wan Kenobi will see Ewan McGregor reprise his role as the Wise Jedi, while Ahsoka will further explore the story of fan-favorite Ahsoka Tano. With these and more on the horizon, it's clear that Star Wars television ventures are set to keep fans entertained for years to come. These series have expanded the universe further, exploring untold stories and deepening the lore. They've introduced new generations to the magic of Star Wars, proving that the saga's influence extends far beyond the confines of the big screen. Indeed, with every new chapter, Star Wars continues to captivate, inspire, and unite fans across the globe, securing its place in the pantheon of timeless storytelling. The cultural impact of Star Wars goes beyond narratives, cementing itself in every corner of fandom through an endless sea of merchandise. Throughout 4 decades, the saga has spawned an innumerable array of collectibles that have become more than mere toys. Be it action figures that became coveted treasures overnight, or Lego sets that let fans recreate iconic ships and battles, Star Wars merchandise has become a cornerstone of pop culture. But the Star Wars universe doesn't stop at tangible items. Apparel, video games, and even theme park attractions at Disneyland and Disney World invite fans to step into their favorite galaxy and live out their most cherished galactic fantasies. These interactive experiences further deepen the bond between fans and the franchise, creating memories that last a lifetime. Beyond the merchandise, the true power of Star Wars lies in its fans. The saga has fostered a vibrant community of enthusiasts who share a deep love for the galaxy far, far away. This global family is the heart of the Star Wars fandom, a community that thrives on creativity and passion. Fans channel their admiration for the saga into impressive fan art, cosplay, and even fan-made films paying homage to the universe they hold dear. Star Wars conventions, known as celebrations, are testament to the saga's impact and the fans' devotion. These events serve as a gathering point for the global family where fans of all ages come together to celebrate, discuss, and revel in their shared love for the epic space opera. Through their enthusiasm and dedication, these fans ensure that the spirit of Star Wars remains alive and vibrant by continuing to engage with the saga, be it through discussion, creation, or simply by enjoying the multitude of merchandise. They fuel its continued relevance and evolution. Their enthusiasm and love for the saga keep the spirit of Star Wars alive, fueling its continued relevance and evolution. Throughout its journey, Star Wars has earned critical acclaim and a plethora of awards, reinforcing its status as a cinematic marvel. From its initial release, the Star Wars franchise has been a force to be reckoned with, not just in the realm of science fiction, but in the broader cinematic landscape. Its original trilogy, prequels, sequels, and spin-offs have collectively garnered an array of accolades, including numerous Academy Awards, BAFTAs, and Golden Globes, among others. Yet, the legacy of Star Wars extends far beyond the glittering trophies and red carpet events. It has forever altered the way we conceive of and interact with the world of cinema and beyond. Pioneering special effects with the creation of industrial light and magic, Lucas revolutionized filmmaking, setting a new standard for visual effects in cinema. Furthermore, the iconic musical score by John Williams has not only set the tone for the epic space opera, but has also become synonymous with cinematic music itself. Star Wars has also profoundly impacted storytelling, introducing a timeless tale of good versus evil, laced with complex characters, intricate relationships, and a mythos that draws from various cultural and philosophical influences. Its narrative structure, often referred to as the hero's journey, has become a blueprint for countless other stories, showcasing the universal appeal of its themes and characters. The cultural significance of Star Wars is self-evident. It has permeated every facet of pop culture, from fashion and art to literature and music. It has inspired countless fan conventions, academic studies, and even religious movements, showcasing the depth and breadth of its influence. Star Wars' enduring popularity and its ability to resonate with multiple generations is a testament to its timeless appeal. Its characters, stories, and themes continue to evoke a sense of wonder, adventure, and hope, embodying the limitless potential of the human imagination. This legacy, built over nearly 5 decades, continues to expand and evolve, promising new adventures in the far reaches of the galaxy. But more than that, it's a testament to the power of storytelling and imagination, themes that resonate with millions around the globe.